In this video, we're going to look at 3 coins that have somehow defied the odds, holding up insanely well in spite of recent volatility. These are 3 bear-proof altcoins you're going to want to know about. If you already hold these tokens, congratulations. If you don't, now is not the time to FOMO in. Do your research, like watching this video. Take stock of your portfolio before making any moves. Remember, this isn't financial advice, it's financial opinions. Picking the right projects at the right time can mitigate against some of the damage when things go south onto Kodiak Island. First up is the explosive T-Fuel, the utility token providing gas power to the Theta network. Looking at the T-Fuel chart alone, you'd be forgiven for thinking the rest of the market was in a sustained and healthy uptrend. Why has T-Fuel though continued to rocket in spite of everything? Well, it almost certainly has something to do with the imminent launch of the Theta 3.0 mainnet. If you've been following Theta and T-Fuel for a while, you'll know that the launch of the 2.0 mainnet in 2020 saw an insane price rally. Only a year later, history looks set to rhyme. The hotly anticipated 3.0 mainnet launch will see the deployment of what are being called elite edge nodes. Not only will these allow the Theta network to reach next level streaming speeds, they'll also introduce T-Fuel burning as well as staking. This means that with every T-Fuel payment, which includes network transactions and smart contract fees, the elite edge nodes will burn and permanently remove 25% from circulation. As Theta's edge network continues to see increased adoption, this will lead to a slow, steady, and significant reduction of the T-Fuel supply. Supply and demand, folks, it works every time. And hey, since the rest of the market has turned into bear food for the moment, we should be watching quality nature shows and comedies instead of obsessing over the charts 24/7. Next on the list is HBAR, the native and energy-efficient token of Hedera Public Network. After its parabolic ascent in the first few months of 2021, HBAR has certainly seen a healthy retracement. However, it makes our top 3 because of how well it's held up during the short-term bear market. When a lot of the other altcoins were seeing 20%, 30%, even 40% losses in the last week, HBAR was clocking in at a modest 9% drop in price. Nothing goes up in a straight line, and after a period of consolidation, HBAR appears to have successfully tested support at around 16 cents. This might be some way off from its all-time high, but to put that in perspective, HBAR went on a staggering 1,300% run between January and March of this year, which means this kind of pullback was not only expected, but necessary before making the next leg up. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Hedera network, it was started in 2012 by a couple of math doctors that worked for Carnegie Mellon and the U.S. Missile Defense Force. The chief scientist, Dr. Lehman Baird, developed a super energy-efficient public ledger using something called hash graph consensus to achieve tremendous speed and security with minimal bandwidth consumption. It's called hash graph and not Hedera hash block because it's based off of a technology called DAG, or directed acyclic graph. For the nerds in the house, you can learn more about the unique mechanics of DAG by checking out the video in the link above. But the end result is a lightning-fast secure technology capable of processing up to 100,000 transactions per second. Moreover, Hedera prides itself in being one of the greenest, most sustainable systems on the market. This is underpinned by their tech, as well as being fundamental to their ethos. It's no surprise then that it's attracted some major, and I do mean major companies, to the Hedera Governing Council, which is tasked with overseeing governance on the platform. I'm talking Boeing, Google, IBM, LG, the big boys. And look, even Chainlink, whoever won by betting against those guys. With such high caliber collaborations and HBAR's robust performance in recent weeks, Hedera looks to be poised and ready to make another big move once the markets start to recover. Last but not least is Quant, relative newcomer to crypto, starting up back in 2019. The Quant token has seen basically no price action for most of its life, only to catch a big leg up in January with apparently no signs of stopping. Just look at this chart. That's an insane amount of upward movement, despite the huge swings we've seen this year. Just today, the day we're recording this on Friday, Quant is hitting its all-time high in the face of the downward pressure from the CME quarterly closures. What's making Quant do so well? Well, Quant is offering something new to crypto, an API gateway for distributed ledgers. Businesses are able to take the distributed ledger part of blockchain technology and integrate it into their systems. This is still in its infancy, but a business may use a distributed ledger technology or DLT to process data within their own organization. For example, If McDonald's used their own version of VeChain to manage their milkshake machines and to stop them from always breaking down, especially towards close, it would live in a closed milkshake machine system. But maybe that system would need to integrate with other McDonald's logistics blockchains that are fully crypto. That's where Quant would come in. Quant has a technology called Overledger that processes payments on the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple networks. This allows a company to keep their old internal payment systems while updating their customer-facing payment portals. It's kind of like a universal layer 2 payment system that settles its accounts on the layer 1 networks at specific intervals. The best part about Quant is that they want to make dApps ubiquitous and have the various blockchain texts fade into the background. No user cares about TCP/IP or DNS. They just want their TikToks to load as soon as they swipe. That's where some of the blockchain technology universe is headed, and the sooner the better. DLT Tech is a small business now, only making up about $3 billion in market value, but that's expected to explode by 2025 and hit a market value of $39 billion across the whole industry. So while Quant was in hibernation, looks like now it's time for distributed ledger technology. Let us know your thoughts about the 3 altcoins that I've covered in the video today. Make sure to give us some price predictions or let us know about other coins that you think are bear market proof.